and welcome to One Wise Woman. Today, my experiences through my meditation and what I called in, and also what came through for myself, was really in the what am I letting go of? What am I making space for? And also, that's already done is what came for me. Those things are already done. I don't need to spend any more time, energy, or emotional capacity on how to do it. It's already done. Which is so beautiful and so freeing. And then when I asked my guides and source to share what it is that I need to share today, what came through was AMs. And it was really specific around the I ams that we say out loud and the I ams that we believe internally, and the experience of disconnection between the two. And we often believe that manifestation, or I should say some believe, that manifestation comes in what we write down, what we say out loud, and I believe those things to be true as well, because I do believe that what we put our attention on is what grows. And I also believe that how we actually feel on the inside can impact how effective our outward manifestation is. Because if we say I am wealthy on the outside while simultaneously really feeling I am lacking on the inside, the two do not match, and therefore your vibration and your frequency is not actually a match for what you're calling in. And so I'd like to invite you today to explore what are the I ams that you're saying out loud, and what are the underlying beliefs that are running your internal operating system, and how can we align the two so that your frequency is a match for what you are calling in, so that you can collapse time and bring that to you now instead of waiting 5 years for it to come. And the other thing I want to say about this that I just remembered had come through earlier is this concept of time, and how we live in the 3D earth plane around time is set on a clock, and there are 12 hours in the day and 12 hours in the night, and etc., etc. But I would also invite you to consider that in the spiritual realm, all time is now. And anything that you are being called to, guided to, or is in your experience is something that has already happened for you in a timeline. And therefore it is meant for you, and it is coming. And your ability to not just say it's coming, but to say, this is who I am now, this is what I receive today, will massively impact how quickly you become the person that receives what you're asking to receive. And a personal relation to this was recently for me, I decided that I was going to write a book. And it wasn't something I thought I was going to do or I considered doing. It was for a moment, but then there was a very clear, definitive moment that I said, I am writing a book. And there was no hesitation and there was no pause. It just was. And then that decision preceded all of these other beautiful events that have brought me to a place where I am actively writing a book. And so in that invitation is just a little bit more concrete experience around what we decide and what we believe inside and outside, and how those two match in their frequency and vibration within your body and outside of your body in your spiritual experience will massively impact how quickly you receive what you ask for. And again, I invite you today to explore what are the I ams I am saying out loud, and what are the I ams and decisions I have already made internally. There is no question, there is no hesitation, it just is. And please let me know what you discover, either here in the comments, or you can send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere else. I would love to hear from you and how this lands and what you discover in this journey. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.